let's be blunt. She's not saying no to sex, she's saying no to you. Not because women are complicated, and not because you're too shy. It's because most men don't understand what truly creates attraction. They think asking for sex makes them look weak. And ironically, that very fear, that hesitation, is what makes them invisible. Here's the truth that no one dares to tell you. Women don't reject intimacy. They reject men who don't spark desire. That includes the guys who try too hard to be nice, who beg for affection, who wait passively, hoping she makes the first move. But women feel desire just like you do. They want intimacy, but not with a man who needs to be given permission. They want a man who provokes that feeling naturally, with confidence, energy, and presence. This is where psychology meets stoicism. It's not about playing games. It's about becoming the kind of man who doesn't beg, plead, or chase because he doesn't need to. Most men believe they need to wait for the right moment or go on a bunch of dates before intimacy makes sense. But in reality, a woman knows within the first few minutes if she's into you. The rest is just confirmation. If you can't read her signals, if you don't take the lead, if you hesitate, she loses interest. And you're left wondering, what went wrong? Let's break it down. 1. She doesn't want sex with weak men. It's not about how polite or respectful you are. It's about the energy behind your actions. If your energy is needy, insecure, or hesitant, she shuts down. You could say all the right things, act like a gentleman, and still end up in the friend zone. Why? Because desire doesn't come from your words, it comes from your presence. She doesn't fantasize about the man who asks for permission. She fantasizes about the one who just knows, who looks at her with calm confidence and makes her feel something without needing to explain it. 2. Stop asking permission, lead or lose every time you ask. Can I kiss you? Do you want to go further? Is this okay? You kill the moment. She doesn't hear respect. She hears doubt. She wants you to lead. Not forcefully, not aggressively, but with intention. With calm masculine energy. A stoic man doesn't need to ask for permission to be himself. He reads the moment. He trusts his instincts. And if she's not into it, that's okay. But most of the time she is, and she's waiting for you to stop hesitating. 3. Female desire is silent. Not logical. Stop trying to win her with logic. Desire doesn't follow rules. It's emotional. It's instinctual. She might say she wants a nice, patient guy, and then fall head over heels for someone who breaks all those rules. Why? Because desire lives in the body, not the brain. If you try to make sense of it, you'll lose. You don't win attraction by being good. You spark it by being felt. That means confidence, mystery, and knowing your worth, even without her approval. 4. Your sexual energy speaks louder than words. You don't need to talk your way into attraction. Your body says it all. Your energy, how you stand, how you look at her, how you move, speaks louder than any clever pickup line. If you're tense, needy, or seeking validation, she feels it. And it kills the vibe. But when you're grounded, when you're centered and self-assured, she picks up on it instantly. A man who owns his desire without being a slave to it, that's rare. That's magnetic. That's masculine. 5. The man who doesn't react excites her. Most guys react too much. They get anxious when she doesn't text back. They overthink every story she posts. They try harder when she pulls away. But here's the thing. If your mood depends on her attention, you're not grounded. You're unstable. And that kills attraction. Women are drawn to men who stay centered. Men who don't need constant validation. Men who live on their own terms. Not based on her mood. When you stop reacting, she starts noticing. Because you're no longer orbiting around her, and that creates mystery. Power and desire. 6. Make her suggest it first. The trick here is a subtle truth almost no one talks about. When she feels like she made the move, The desire runs deeper. Your job isn't to push for intimacy.